Okay, so this is about the third time that I'm trying to upload this video. Thanks, iPhone, you're not being helpful. So I had to go actually onto my computer. I'm just going to really quickly talk. This is Unemployed in New York, vlog number one, official number one, about job agencies. And I've just got an email from an agency that was telling me, oh, we have a job for you, but the agency is, I've never heard of it, and they're trying to place me in New Jersey. Now here's the thing. I'm just gonna, yeah, so, right. So there's several kinds of job agencies. Number one, the best would be a job agency that consistently gets you work that you can just supplement your income, and you can literally just be working temp, but they have benefits like health and dental or vision in some cases. Then there's the worst, which basically is a lot of job agencies that I'm seeing. Your typical job agency will you'll apply, let's say on Craigslist, to a legal assistant. That's where my background is in legal. And then you say, okay, well, a legal assistant position in a great law firm. Okay, so you apply with your resume, you get called. Oh, I'm from so and so job agency, would like to set up an interview. You set up an interview, you go there, you fill out all this paperwork, you give them a copy of your social security card, your ID, and then you get the inside, and the lady says, well, that position isn't available anymore. And I'm sitting here going, so why did you waste my time? Why did you have me go in? Why am I here? Well, we'll keep you in mind. And then they never call you, or they'll call you like a year later when you're actually working and be like, we have something for you. Well, you don't. You didn't, and then you don't. Oh, this is great. The other thing I have a problem with is a job agency that will see your resume and will be like, I have the perfect job for you, but then won't see that you already tempted this position, or this position didn't want to hire you, and so they're wasting your time again because they don't look at your resume. Now, more personal, as I said, I live in the five boroughs. I, at one point, needed just to find any position that I could. So I had a job opportunity to go into Nassau County. I don't want to go into Nassau County. The Long Island Railroad is not like it's not like the MTA. It's not like the train system in New York. Usually it's $2.75, or it's going to probably go up to $3 soon, each way. This is Long Island Railroad or Metro North into Westchester. It's by zone. So Mineola's zone 1, and it's about $11, I think, each way. That's what it was, like 60 something dollars every week, the 10 trip, for the 10 trips. So that was on a salary of $13 an hour, too much. But then I was promised, oh, after 90 business days, see what they say, after 90 business days, you'll be permanent. Well, I lasted there for 7 months, going every single day from my house in New York, in the five boroughs, and I was not hired. So I left for another position because it was really hard to get out into Mineola every single day. It was like 3 hours, and it was just too much for me. And that's the problem with these jobs. They just want to fill a position. They don't care about the employee. They're just there for the stipends. Now, the other problem I have with job agencies is that it's the same rigmarole. So let's say you get a call from a job agency. You go and you fill out all the paperwork. You don't get called. All right, that might demotivate you a little bit. Now, think of if you're unemployed. First of all, you're unemployed, or you're working temp, or you're working in a bad position. So you're looking for other work. You're already demotivated. You feel depressed or anxious. Where is my food going to come from? Where am I, does my resume look perfect? What am I going to do for rent this month? Or how am I keep my phone on so people can call me? Things like that. So therefore, you are now just sending out resumes. You're just sending them out to anybody, So you go to these, you're gone. This is your 15th, your 10th. It doesn't matter. Even your second employment agency, and you're sitting there, and they're looking at you, and you're getting the same rigmarole, and you're supposed to smile. You see, I had that happen to me once. It was about the 10th job agency. And the guy says, "Oh, you look depressed. Your aura is off." It's like, and I'm looking at him like, "Yeah." And I actually told him, I'm like, "You're wasting my time again." And this is actually coincidentally, the same agency that looked at my resume and said, "Oh, I have something perfect for you." And it was a job, one of the temp jobs that I had already, which is coincidentally was the one out in Mineola. I don't like that. I don't like being my time wasted, okay? And that's why I don't smile when I go talk to you. But when I go talk to the person who I'm supposed to interview with, like a real job, or even who you're sending me to, I will smile. I will put my hair up. I will put makeup on, and I will put my earrings on. Of course, more deeper makeup, not like just eyeshadow. I mean, like the foundation and everything. Put it like on point, so that I can show how professional I am. But when I come here and you're again wasting my time, it is not good. And that is a problem that a lot of New York job agencies have. There's a lot of people out there looking for the same position, but you know what? It's not. You have to treat us with a little bit of dignity and a little bit of respect. And then if you make us feel better, then we'll show better. And you know what? Also, I've been noticing there's a lot of outsourcing to job agencies. Like, for example, that email that I got today. This is why I'm doing this second. I didn't want to do another blog today, but I had an email from an agency. Don't know where this agency from. They just found me on one of the sites, and I'm gonna get into another one, which sites are best, because that's another vlog for another day. Because there's a lot of crap out there that you guys gotta you gotta be aware of. But now they're outsourcing. You see, first of all the secretaries have been outsourced. So all these companies that used to have secretarial pools, typist pools, they're going through agencies. Now they're outsourcing the agency. I'm getting emails, and I had a conversation with a lady. She literally didn't understand the concept. She had an accent. I'm guessing she was from India. And I'm not a racist person because I'm a mixed race, mixed Latina. I know I deal with everybody. But you know that there's some like things like they don't call it a resume, they call it a CV. They don't understand that it's like they're reading from a script. So it's not like they're in this New York, like the US. So now they're even outsourcing that, which is really pathetic, because now the agencies that are still in the city are the one they're being told. Now they're trying to get people as cheap as possible. I don't like that. I think it's pathetic, and I think that there has to be a change. And if it's not going to happen anytime soon because of the situation in the job market. How do you keep a roof over your head if you're being $10 an hour, $12 an hour? You have to have 3 or 4 of these really bad temp jobs in order for you to but in order for that to happen, in order to keep if they want to keep your house, but in order for that to happen, you have to go through these agencies, and they're horrible. I have not had an agency offer me benefits in a while. Now, I haven't gotten any agencies, knock on wood, as of yet. If I do, I'll go, and it's not once in the great while they'll find you something and they'll send it to you. But also, if you leave them, like I did once, I left a job agency because I went to a permanent position. You're now burned with that agency. So even if that agency has a permanent position for you, which look out for temp to perm. If it's perm, that means you're hired. That means they're just there to interview you, you're done. But if it's temp to perm, that means they get to keep you as long as they want for a temp. And honestly, it means no benefits. It means working crazy hours. It means nothing. It means nothing. You're nothing. You're a piece of crap. And that has a It has to really change in New York. It really has to change. I hate job agencies. If you have a comment about a job agency, or if you know any job agencies that you particularly want to work for, text me put a personal email, a personal message, but don't mention any names, because I don't want this video to be flagged, because I don't want, piss off a job agency, because they're so particular about their image. But definitely, if you have a story, leave a comment and put a like. I'm doing these because I'm really sick of people being treated like nothing, and I've been working for a while now as a professional, and it's really horrible. Okay? Thank you very much. Again, I hate job agencies. I hate them. I hate them.